My fiance left her daughter with me for 2 weeks and walked into my house acting as if nothing had happened, but she ran away when I threatened to call CPS. My fiance and I have been together for nearly 4 years. I have a 6-year-old son, and she has an 11-year-old daughter from previous relationships. We've never had any issues regarding the children. Yesterday, her daughter was set to go on a camping trip for a friend's birthday, where they'd be doing activities like kayaking. My fiance dressed her in a dress, and I told her that it didn't seem the right choice for the occasion. She seemed offended and said her daughter could wear whatever she liked, and that it wasn't a man's place to judge. I tried to clarify what I meant, but she cut me off saying, "She's my daughter, not yours." I took my son to a pre-planned match when my fiance rang me. The birthday girl's mum told her daughter she couldn't go in a dress and needed to wear a tracksuit or something similar, so they didn't let her on the bus. My fiance asked if I could leave the match early to drive her daughter to the activity center. I replied, "Why should I? She's not my daughter. I'm here with my son." Neither of us is talking now. I feel sorry for my stepdaughter, and I wasn't being spiteful. My son was looking forward to it, and it would be about 4 hours of travel. Update. I conversed with my fiance, and she asked why I would say something hurtful. I replied I was just repeating what she had said to me earlier. Then she asked if I loved her daughter, and I said I did. She asked if it was as much as I loved my son, and I responded, almost as much. She got cranky. I asked her if she loved my son. She said no. I asked if she loved me, and her answer was, sort of. She started crying, woke up her daughter, and told her they had to leave, though I hadn't told them to go. I said we could talk about it tomorrow, but she insisted, saying he didn't want us anymore. I told her that I never said that. Her daughter began crying and didn't want to leave, but her mother said, "Don't let me leave on my own. He doesn't want you." I reassured them both that they were welcome to stay. My fiancée decided to leave, without her daughter, and now she's not answering. When I spoke to my daughter's father, he just laughed and said she couldn't even hold off on the crazy until after the wedding. Update 2. We had about 2 weeks of calm. During that time, I spoke to my stepdaughter a few times about everything. I reassured her that, no matter what happens, she'll always be my girl. She told me she hoped her mom wouldn't come back. She says her mom was controlling. Then, a few days ago, my ex-fiancé walked into my house carrying 2 grocery bags, acting as if nothing had happened. She asked me what I wanted for dinner. I told the kids to go to their rooms and confronted her. I told her that we're over. She asked why, and when I didn't respond, she said, "Couples fight," as if her actions were normal. Her behavior was unsettling. I told her she needed to leave or I'd call the police. She asked why I was doing this to her. I was at a loss for words, so I picked up my phone. At that point, she backed down, saying, "Okay, let me get my daughter." I told her that if she wanted her daughter, she needed to call CPS and explain why she had disappeared for 2 weeks. She insisted she had only been gone for 1 night. She refused to leave without her daughter and started shouting her name. Her daughter came out of her room and reluctantly said she would go with her. I told her, "You have a place here for as long as you want." Her mother then said, "He'll kick you out just like he's kicking me out." I stood my ground, saying she could have her daughter back after speaking to CPS. When I started dialing the police, she ran out. Later, I talked to my stepdaughter. She said she was willing to leave because she didn't want to cause trouble for me. I reminded her that she's the child, I'm the adult, and it's my responsibility to look after her, not the other way around. I asked her where she wanted to stay for now, and she said she'd rather stay here. My ex-fiancé ended up calling CPS. They reached out to me, and there was supposed to be a meeting yesterday with my fiancé, but she didn't show up to it apparently.